How about now? Are we good to go? Good to go? All right, fantastic. So, I do have a couple of announcements. That's what I said at the very beginning here. That's what you missed. I'm very, very close to unveiling my new routine. As far as my phone farming setup, we are getting closer to doing a new routine update. But there's a reason, and I felt like I would go ahead and let everybody know here in the stream as to why it's taken so long for me to get my routine set up 100% for another video for you guys to check out how I'm making money with my smartphones. It's because this room, if you notice, the room that I'm currently in is a little bit small. So, tuning in at school, I'm a rebel. That's awesome, man. So, if you notice, this room is a bit small. I'm about to be switching over to a different room with a new setup. And guys, it really is going to be something really interesting to check out here on YouTube. My overall plan is, one, you can't really see, but I do have in front of me a 4K TV that's a 50-inch 4K TV. And also, I do have, right back here, you see another 50-inch TV. This one is not a 4K TV, but ultimately, I do plan to pick up another 4K TV here. And also, if you guys remember in some of my previous videos, I do have a projection system with an electronic screen that comes down. So, I'm going to have everything set up to where I have a 50-inch TV over here, a 50-inch TV on the other side, and then whenever my electronic screen goes up, whenever I press the button for my electronic screen, motorized screen to go up, it will unveil my smartphones. So I've been working on building up my phones here, guys. That's one thing, one of the reasons that you guys have not seen, you haven't seen my phone farm lately is because I'm working on setting this up as we speak. So if you notice, like all of the stuff that I currently have here in the background, as far as my YouTube pillow, I know this one's crooked back here. I need to get that situated. I was messing around with my Titan XP box. But, yeah, I'm going to have everything set up. It's going to be a lot more nice. Whenever you guys see this, you're going to be very impressed. In fact, it's going to be, like I have these lights you guys got to see in some of my previous videos as well. I do have all these different lights, and you can change the color of the lights with your remote. You could just change it to any color you could possibly imagine. I do have an LED strip that I need to get set up. So you guys also know that I moved from an apartment into a house. So this is part of the reason that I haven't done a routine update, but I am paving the way. I wanted to give you guys something as far as like some suspense here. Something to look forward to. Were we dropping at, boys? What are you saying? Drayson Hunter, I don't know if you missed the first portion of what I was talking about, but we were talking about my phone farming setup and how I'm about to have everything set up a little bit differently. Basically, I'm going to have two 50-inch, both of my TVs. I'm picking up another TV, but we're going to have two 4K TVs. Then we're going to have my projection system, which has an electronic screen that goes up and down. It's a motorized screen, and then it's going to unveil all of my phones. So that's whenever I'm going to do my new routine update for you guys. That's going to be interesting. That's announcement number one. Announcement number two is Bitcoin. I feel like we are headed in the right direction finally. A lot of people have been saying they feel like that we are currently still in the bear market. We're going to head down to either $6,500 or $4,000 is like the lowest. A lot of people that are, I guess they're pretty worried here. They think it could go down to as low as 4,000, and that is a possibility. But I would like to sit here and think, because it has been, there's been so much resistance right now, that I think that Bitcoin is actually going to be going up further. Now, whether we'll have another drop here within so much time, that begs to be questioned. Whether we'll have another drop down to 6,500, or I'm not sure. But I feel like this is it. We're transitioning into a bull run, which I'm sure a lot of you phone farmers that are watching right now, you may be like, "What is he even talking about?" But I do feel the need to stress once again that this is not only a phone farming channel, we are also a cryptocurrency channel. So, too much confidence in Bitcoin. That's another thing. BitTruth, he has a channel. You guys could check him out. His channel solely focuses on cryptocurrencies, but I did want to get this stream going as far as like letting you guys know what my overall plans are. We could take a look at some charts as far as why I think that Bitcoin is about to head up. If you look at the most recent news, that's that centers around cryptocurrency that I just have seen. Well, we could say this is some fairly recent news. Bitcoin price surge is coming. This was the most recent thing that I read. I have not even seen this, but I really feel like all of the news that centers around cryptocurrencies right now says that we are headed upwards. So, and God willing, that is true, because I have big plans for the money that I have that's currently tied up in Bitcoin. So, God willing, that is the case. So I'll say this, if you're just tuning into my channel, we talk about making money through mining, as well as various amounts of information that centers around cryptocurrency, and we also talk about phone farming and how you can use applications on smartphones to, in some cases, generate more money than what you could even generate with a GTX 1060 right now, which is really true. I know of applications that I can use that will literally within one day make me more money than a GTX 1060 would at today's mining profits. So I also mine here in my home. I have two different Titan XPs. I have a GTX 1080 Ti and I have two GTX 1060s spread across two different desktops, and I also have a low-end GTX 980 that's in my laptop that I do all of my video editing on. So. But there's some very, very interesting stuff that's on the way, guys. Maybe I'm a little pumped for the stuff that I have planned, whereas I guess some other people are maybe not as pumped. But it is going to be very interesting to see my phone farm. Once again, whenever you'll just have to see it. There's no other way to. I can't really sit here and talk about it and put it into words to how really awesome it's actually going to be. How's it going, John Jara? You can't suck me into phone farming, crypto, and YouTube. That's because it's awesome. The money that you can make. What apps have you been running since you really don't have a farm going? I do have a farm going. My farm is just not in this room. Guys, this is basically an office that is really soon it's going to be turning into my kids' room. So sell your old GPU and buy NVIDIA new GPU. You're talking about the GTX 980? It's in a laptop, so I could maybe get rid of my 1060s and pick up something else, but guys, don't open my channel or you get colorblind from all the colors. It's a true story. Your thumbnails, man, they're very vivid. Crypto is the future. Coinbase is hiring very talented upper management. Also, more and more corporations are getting ready for the future of crypto. This is just the beginning. I totally agree with that. That is the most intelligent comment we've had so far. Maybe next to selling my old GPUs. Joe is trying to get the crown back. Yeah, I see that. I see that, but he's not going to do it by uploading a video that centers around passive, nobody cares about application. Well, I don't know. The couple of the applications that he had in that video, his most recent upload, were actually, they're pretty decent applications. But this is, I mean, it's not a battle. I'm not battling with Joe. Honestly, I'm trying to get this guy to let his defense, whatever defense mechanism he's put up around himself, the dude has like a force field that is covering himself. And I'm just trying to get him to let it go, man. Let that force field go. do something bigger and better here on YouTube. Because the fact is, if he's going to be sitting here at like 35,000 subscribers, honestly, he could do this on his own. He doesn't really have to hop into a stream with me. He can build himself up and keep going, and he'll get there at some point. But I feel like it would be beneficial to him, seriously, to hop into a stream with me and try and get himself a little more attention, bring some attention to his website. The more you branch out here on YouTube, I feel like the better off you are. So, eCash, you get annoying referral links and nonsense trading advices. Periodically, I'll get random things in my messages, and sometimes I'll get emails from different ICO companies, but it's kind of far and few. Most of the people, BitTruth, that watch my channel, they know that everything here is 100% legitimate. So they know that if they go and post their spammy referral links and things like that, if it is a spam link, something that is really just a scam, it's fruitless, because the people that are here in my community, they are very, very hip to know what a scam is. They know how to track a scam. They know how to check out Survey Police and see if a website, or they know how to look at net business rating and see if a website is either fake or it actually pays. So Joe was not making $1,200 off of 30 phones, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been a little harsh towards Joe, so I'm gonna try and lighten up just a little bit, But I feel like I have a reason to be fairly frustrated with him, with the fact that I can't get this guy to come out of his shell. It's like, I'm not sure, man. If he did, this is the only thing I could say, which would be the ultimate truth at the end of the day. If that is correct, if Joe wasn't making $1,200 off of phones, 30 phones, then it's possible that he was maybe inflating that price some to gather more attention, to attract more people to his YouTube channel. So maybe he inflated the price of what he was making so it would be more believable to get more people interested in his content. And at the end of the day, that's whatever he does is what he does. eCash Society is just over here doing what we do. So, which, if you notice, whenever I review my applications and my websites, I do have my numbers down to a very solid, fairly low number, because I try to make it a point to show that these websites pay only so much. And if you're expecting, but here's the thing, you don't really know that if that application was paying him as much as if it was paying him better at that point in time. So, but this can't just turn into every single stream we just have a bash session about the tech slugs. Like, that's not really what we're trying to do here. The ultimate goal is to get Joe out of hiding. If he's going to upload videos, he might as well hop into a live stream. I know you guys would like to see that. I know you would love to ask him questions directly right here in a live stream. And the funny thing is, like, the biggest thing here is, it's like I could literally, we could call Joe right now. All right, so here's Joe. There's Joe right there. We could call him, but I'm willing to bet that he would not answer. Joe did not inflate prices every time. I fact-checked him. Okay, if you, Crypto Legend, if you fact-checked him, how did you fact-check something that said a price between $50 and $100? How do you price check a price from one number to another rounded number? I also mirrored Joe's routine to a T. I found that it did not pay as much as what he was saying. That was my experience, though. But I like I said, I ran every single application that he was running. to the exact specifications that he was running, and I did not see those same numbers. So, but that could be because of my location. So, like I said, it's not my place to judge here. My goal is to get Joe out of hiding and over here to eCash Society so we can get him into a conversation here. Need a little fridge full of rock stars in that room. I actually have a Red Bull fridge. Well, I did have a Red Bull fridge. It's over at my brother's, so. What's up, Sigma Chicken? Diversify self. Use any way you can. Sell yourself. Sell your soul. Electronium withdraws your mind to crypto automatically. You just have to give it time. True story. How much a week has passed? Okay, you're asking him a question. I have 50 Electronium still pending for over a week now. That's roughly right at $1. If it's pending, is it pending to go into your wallet? I'm assuming that's the issue that you're having. Guys, if you go over to my website, it shows you where this is some useful information. As far as setting up a wallet, you can go over to my website and look into the area where it talks about Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin data, and you'll also see an area where you can dig up some information for how you set up any wallet that you possibly could imagine if you have any issues with a wallet. We're actually about to cover that in a video so I can show you guys. A lot of people don't really know this information as far as setting up these wallets. There's so many different types of wallets. You kind of have to have a location to figure out all of this information. Because he stated all the apps that he was running, and at the time I was running the same apps. Crypto Legend, you said that you were running all of those same applications and you made the exact amount of money that he was making. I have all the spreadsheets from him, and I actually created my own. His numbers, I'm going to say, spot on. $1,800 a month from smartphones. Crypto Legend, $1,800 a month? That's what you were making? If you can get him out of hiding, we'll have him on the channel. But so far, it's been unsuccessful for myself, so. Joe's making a lot more videos recently. Do you get a tax form from Perk after 600 of cash? What about just gift cards? You do. You get an email. That's the first thing that happens, even if it's gift cards. I have strictly cashed out only Amazon gift cards from Perk. I don't really want anything, really, honestly, at the end of the day, minus a small portion of PayPal cash for various things that I need to take care of, and then the rest I like in Amazon. So, Perk was like my Amazon gift card machine. And yes, I did. I received the tax form. First, they email you, and then you can request for them to send your tax form directly into your mail. You just fill it out and send it back. It's that simple. I want to cash out on Electronium. I need my 90 cents now. Nothing is showing on my wallet, and I have 35 Electronium. Peace out, man. Does anyone know how to cash out Electronium? We'll see if we can get some useful information going here. Let's come over to eCash Society. eCash Society, Bitcoin data, Bitcoin wallet types, and where to get one. So then you have, right here towards the bottom, you have getcrypto.info. So this website, getcrypto.info, it breaks down how you can set up each wallet that you could possibly want to. So let's come over here to getcrypto.info. We're going to minimize the chat really quick. Let's type in Electronium. Now, I would be surprised if this is not in here. Let's try ETN. It may not be in here. In the case that it's not, there's always a tutorial online for how you can set up a wallet for any of these altcoins. But this is probably the largest website whenever it comes to setting up your wallets as far as finding information. This is a good place to start. At the time of his posting $1,800 a month and the amount of devices he had, yes. Yeah, we noticed that he increased his rewards on his website. Hey, Crypto Legend, though, if you could, Skype call me with that proof. I'd like to see that $1,800 a month. And the date for his for your time whenever you were making that. Because honestly, I don't believe it. I don't believe it a bit. Mainly because his figures show a price in between another price. They aren't solid prices. It doesn't say an exact price. It says you can make between this number and this number. So if you want to Skype me and show me, you can share your desktop really quick and show your spreadsheet of that time period. I love it when people can, you know, back up what they're saying with a bit of proof. And as far as the rewards increased on his website, that's also to generate more traffic for his website. Any logical person knows that very specifically. I'm just saying, I'll have a lot more respect for Joe whenever I see him actually do something for his community, other than post a video and then blow people off. But as of right now, I don't have very much respect for the guy. I don't believe a lot of what he has said on his channel. As far as his prices, you know, and that's the big thing. Why doesn't he show his cash outs? I'd like to see your cash outs, Crypto Legend. If you're making $1,800 a month at that point in time, I will then believe what you have to say. But up until that point in time, I'm sorry, I can't believe it. I want to see cash outs. Because cashing out and showing proof of cash outs is king. In the world of phone farming, unless you have that to back up what you say, a spreadsheet doesn't mean a thing. I want to see your cash out proofs. Somebody please shut me up here. Put your money where your mouth is. Like, well, Crypto Legend, whenever you get free time, please show me your cash outs. And let's get Joe to show his cash outs. Everybody can talk a good talk, you know, as far as walking the walk, though. Let's see some people walk the walk. I showed cash outs on my channel. And I'm talking about massive cash outs. So the guy increased his rewards for 2 months on his website so he can generate more traffic to his website. I'll be honest, I'm just sick to death, honestly. Whenever you try to collaborate with a person and you get blown off, that's where I'm at this point where I'm fed up. I'm officially fed up. Man, let me show you how fed up I am. In fact, I'm about to show you guys in stream just how fed up I really am. I'm officially fed up. This is why I'm fed up, guys. About to show you right now. So I've tried to collaborate with Joe. Here you go, Joe. I tried to collaborate with you. And this is where I'm severing ties. It's indefinite. I'm done. Now go ahead and say this here in my stream. If you want to support the Tech Slugs, go watch the Tech Slugs. Stay away from my channel. I don't want a bit of anything to do with the Tech Slugs anymore on my channel. Whatsoever. I'm done. Who cares about the Tech Slugs? That's exactly what he did. Big B69 Ti. At least somebody will say it for what it is. There's not going to be any collaboration with the Tech Slugs here on this channel. When you try to sit here and exactly, anybody can make a fake spreadsheet. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. If you want to support the Tech Slugs, go over to the Tech Slugs. I'm over it. Yes. Jesus Christ, I'm so over it. Like, people, it's like you can, one thing is, like, I started this channel with the basis in mind to talk about Bitcoin and also phone farming at the same time, guys. You know, I wanted it to be all about making money with technology. Me and him were not even friends on Facebook. I've got to draw the line here. This is not the Tech Slugs. Period. We aren't Tech Slugs number 2. We're eCash Society. So, I'm done trying to collaborate with that guy, though. This is what I don't really understand. The dude literally, he liked one of my posts on my Facebook page, right? So I messaged him. I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna talk now. It's been weeks that I sent this dude a message. I left him alone for a while, right? To see if we could get this stream collaboration, something going on with this dude that is just dead to the world. I left him alone. I was like, well, let's not blow him up. And then finally, out of nowhere, he likes one of my posts. So I'm like, okay, I'll shoot him another message. Let's try and make this a bit humorous. Make this a little funny here and see if we can get Joe to collaborate here. There it is. Boom. It's like no response for hours and hours upon hours. I just don't believe for the life of me that this dude has not seen my message. What's up, Bitcoin Jake? We're just rehashing old wounds. Trying to get past a certain phase here with my YouTube channel, and I feel like this is the end of it. From this point forward, I tell you what, if somebody brings up the Tech Slugs, I will not respond to you in the messages of Restream. I will not respond a single bit about the Tech Slugs or what's going on with Joe. If I hear Joe, I'm going to assume that means turd. Joe means turd, and then that's it. So if I see Joe, it'll be turd. And I apologize if your name is Joe. I do apologize, but I'm just you can only take so much of a certain thing. So I don't like being blown off. I don't like someone saying, "Hey, I'm going to collaborate with you in so much in such and such time," and then getting blown off. After you tell me you're going to do something, do it. It's part of being a man is to say, hey, I'm going to do something, and then follow through with what you say you're going to do. This is what grown men do. I'm just over it, man. I might have to take this stream down, though, because there are certain things you just can't do on YouTube, etc., etc. But we're trying to cross a phase here, big time. You know, the fact is I have serious mining equipment here in my home. I don't just have phones and piddle around with phones and use applications to make money. I have serious mining equipment here in my home. I have quite a few high-end pieces of technology here in my home. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with the tech slugs. He had enough time to sit here and collaborate with me. Now we're just going to keep growing. We're going to pass this dude up and just forget him. Forget him. Man, who cares, dude? Dude gave 20% on his website for 2 months. That just irks me, man. Who cares? Has he ever responded, like barely responded to his community? That's what I want to say. Really quickly, though, before we close this whole topic out here, does the dude continuously interact with his community? No. Oh, yeah, it's done, man. I'm just done. I'm just done. Whenever I see some stuff like that, I'm just like, show me cash out proofs. All these people that I don't understand how you can defend a person. Like, no offense, crypto legend, man. I know you hopped into a stream with me and stuff, man, but I don't understand how you could support a person that is literally so offensive towards people. Standoffish. Just doesn't seem to care about anything. His community. Busy with college or what? Go back, Sigma Chicken. Go check out his videos from like the beginning of time. That dude might comment to one person on his videos. He might say one comment, and then that's it. That dude does not care. He is in it for the money. One of his most recent uploads, trying to think of exactly what it was. He said, well, I don't make any money off of YouTube, and this is why I haven't been doing videos. When he came back from his long sleep, that was one of the first things that he said. I don't make any money if I do any videos right now. So why do you, it's like, geez, do you guys not get it? Why would I care about my audience? Like, that's what he's saying. Why would I care about you guys? I'm not going to make any money from putting up any videos right now. But still, eCash Society is, I mean, I'm getting so frustrated here because it's the truth. I'm getting so frustrated because the information that I put up here is as in-depth as it possibly could get. I always cover the best websites and the best applications here on my channel. I'm telling you. And then the first thing you get back from the tech slugs over here is, well, I don't make any money around this time period, so why would I care about putting up some videos for my audience? I don't make any money right then, so that's why I haven't done any videos. Who cares about you guys? Go use my website. Hey, here's 20% extra so you can get locked in on my website and make me some more money. I'm just saying, I understand what's realistic here in a scenario. That's the fact of all of this stuff. And maybe the guy did. I'll say this. Maybe he was making $1,800 a month in that scenario. But how are you going to know if he doesn't put up his cash outs? Maybe he was. Who cares? Who cares? That doesn't mean he's a good person. That doesn't mean that the person that you're watching over here on that YouTube channel is somebody that you can respect. Or somebody that respect or has any sort of admiration for you as being his audience. Good God, there's YouTubers here that show a ton of praise to their audience. One of the creators that I really, really like here on YouTube, there's a channel, it's called Roberto Blake. And, you know, do you want to know the reason that I got into that channel so much? It's a channel that centers around YouTube creation and how you can set up a YouTube channel, how you can get monetized. The information is solid on that channel. And then he makes it a point to respond to his viewers. He says that in his content. I will make it a point to collaborate with the people that watch my channel because he has respect for those people. The people that are taking him to where he's making hundreds to thousands of dollars. He shows a certain amount of respect and appreciation for those people. God, I wish... Is there a way to shut off a channel to where you can never see it again on YouTube? Because that's where I'm at with that. I don't want that dude to ever message me. I don't want to hear about him. And this is it. Final statement about the tech slugs. I don't want to hear it in my streams. We're not the tech slugs. We talk about phone farming and we talk about mining Bitcoin and ways that you can earn cryptocurrencies here on my channel. We talk about the best of both worlds. Not just phone farming and using Ulotto to churn up a gift card. we talk about tons of ways to make money online. This is a broad spectrum here. Phone farming is just one piece of the eCash Society puzzle. That's cool. You can sub to him if you want to. That's it exactly. That is exactly how Joe is. I won't help you, but here you go. Here's some of the crappiest information. Like, well, I'm not going to say it's the worst information in the world. It's like, here's 25% of the information that you need. Subscribe to me. Make sure you use my website. Here's 25% of the info that you need on the applications and websites. I feel like I should get riled up, man. Have you ever heard the saying, like, trying to think of the best way to put it, it's okay to be mad. Being mad is a natural feeling, Sigma Chicken. Being sad is a natural feeling. Self-expression is natural. Joe is the foundation of phone farming, and they're like similar to a house, but it's just a foundation. You need everything else for a J house. I understand what you're saying. But at the end of the day, man, the Twin Towers fell. That was the foundation of New York City. They fell. Yeah, and it's okay. It's totally cool. You're welcome to your opinion. I'm not going to say anybody can say whatever they want to in this stream as long as they're not going to be insulting. I guess I have like a certain characteristic about myself whenever it comes to, it's just a situation of disrespect. You know, it really is. It's a situation of disrespect. I'm telling you, man, this is why I am so frustrated, and I feel like I do. I have a right to be... I am a little grumpy today. But I feel like I have a right to be frustrated. I was okay until I saw that comment. Who cares about that dude's 20%? Do you guys not get that the dude is trying to lock you into his website? He's trying to lock you in by 20%. That 20% is nothing to him if he dishes out that 20% on his website. He's going to make it all back off of the people that he pulls to his website for the next year. He used his website for a year. And chances are, eCashSociety.com, whenever we launched our website, he did that because maybe some people transitioned from the tech slugs over to eCashSociety.com to earn on my website. So he's like, no, I'm going to try and yank those people that went to his website right back. At what point do I get to where I'm frustrated? At what point do I say, you know, that's enough? I can't get the dude. The dude is going to blow me off. He's not going to sit here and talk to me. I cannot collaborate with the dude. And if I try to do any sort of information surrounding my website and making money with my website, okay, he's going to put up some information and try and yank people that I possibly maybe took for... Like, what the heck, man? So you guys kind of have to understand where I'm coming from. Best stream yet. It takes an intelligent person to understand some of the stuff that I just broke down for everyone. Never been there. eCash has been more helpful, so I come here. That's the thing, guys. Like, I was watching the Tech Slugs right alongside a lot of you that were watching the Tech Slugs years ago when it first started. That's where I'm so insulted here. Because I was with the Tech Slugs at the very beginning, before this dude had even had 7,000 subscribers. I was watching his channel. And at that point in time, I was like, man, I really can dig this. But at the same time, I was thinking, I wish there was something that showed a little more here, that broke down this information and explained this information just a little bit better. And that's where I decided, after I got blown off by this dude, I was like, well, if he's going to blow me off, and I've already figured out the info that I asked him, I tried to get this information from him, got blown off. It's like, well, that sucks. You know, I've been watching your channel. I subbed to you for all this time, and now I can't even get a response here. That's whenever I decided it's time to go ahead and create my own channel. eCash Society Tech Money at that time popped into my head. I was just like, you know what? He's not going to answer this information directly to me. He's not going to put it out here on YouTube. And that is exactly whenever I decided that it is time to create a channel here that gives the information that he's not going to give directly out to people. Good. If he wants to give it up, then what's up, Gamer Biggie? And I appreciate that, John Jara. Don't get me wrong with that random video of him talking about Perk TV and a freaking bathrobe. I would have figured what phone farming was back in mid-2014. He cashed for president. Jeez, man. You guys have heard of a YouTube rant, right? So I can rant here on my channel, like, it's kind of part of it anyways. I'm good at ranting. But if you really listen to what I'm saying, it all really makes sense. It makes sense. It's the truth. It's the truth at the end of the day. And I'll say this, I don't want to see spreadsheets. I don't care about an Excel spreadsheet that you learned how to make in 5th and 6th grade. You were learning how to create Excel spreadsheets in 5th grade. Like, maybe it was like 7th or 8th grade. But at the end of the day, cash outs are king. Cash outs are proof. As long as you aren't screaming like Angry Joe, you are good, Angry Joe. Angry Joe is in the reviewer, not text like yeah. Angry Joe is awesome, man. His video game channel is one of the only video game channels I actually watch. I'm a giant Angry Joe fan. Rockstar's YouTube rant, Bitcoin is headed back up just a bit. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. It's been sitting sideways for some time, but let's see where we're at now. Maybe I can literally rant Bitcoin into going up. Did you guys notice that literally I named the stream, the title of the stream, just Bitcoin? I had a joke with a friend of mine here a while back. I said that literally you could just put Bitcoin on YouTube and it would get attention. Like, you could just put a picture of Bitcoin right now on YouTube, or you could title a video Bitcoin and it would just get some attention. It's really true. Hey, not to derail, but what's your thoughts on Channel Awesome? What's Channel Awesome? I haven't seen that. How much you earn from phone farm, and are you doing any job or full-time phone farming? My profitability as far as phone farming is very down for me as far as what it was. I'm only earning right around like $700 to $800 a month from my phone farm, whereas I was making right at around $1,300 a month off of phone farming. The rest of my income in a previous video that I uploaded that was called $2,000 a month from mining Bitcoin and phone farming, the profitability of mining is down for me as well. So, and what's the second part of this question? How much do you earn from phone farm, and what are you doing, any job or full-time phone farming? I am full-time phone farming and still full-time mining. Mining is actually doing a lot better for me right now, and also as far as working, I am in college, so I'm a full-time college student. And we are right here at the end of a semester, so it's insane. Altogether, profits from mining cryptocurrency right now, mining Bitcoin right now, with my Titan XPs, my two Titan XPs, my GTX 1080 Ti, and my two 1060s, I'm currently averaging right around like towards $300 a month if we stay at around like $10 as far as profitability with me and NiceHash. That's with mining though, not including what I'm making with my phone farm. I wonder what Bitcoin Jesus is doing. What's his last name? Do you know who that is, Mr. eCash? I haven't seen that. No. There you go, Random Star screaming. I'm not doing spreadsheets. There's a couple of things you will never see me do here on eCash Society. I'm not going to have a virtual tour. I'm going to give you guys a real life tour. That's coming very, very soon. We're going to do a routine update. I mentioned it right here at the very beginning of the stream. We're going to do a routine update. And for the people that just hopped into the stream here, my ultimate plan here, and I said at the beginning of this stream, if you notice this room is small, I'm going to be switching rooms. And if you notice in some of my previous videos, I have an electronic screen that comes down, my projection system that I have. So we're going to have my projection system. We're going to have a 50-inch 4K on one side and another 50-inch 4K on the other side. Whenever my electronic screen goes up, we're going to do this in every single stream that I do. When I start my live streams, guys, it is going to raise up my electronic screen. Whenever I hit stream, guys, the electronic screen is going to go up. It is going to unveil my phone farm. This is what I've been working on and why you have not seen a routine update. Yeah, this is why you haven't seen a routine update here on my channel. It's coming. It's in the works. I appreciate it, man. I think I missed a couple of comments here. Someone said you need like 100 devices. I have towards 100 devices. I have 73 different smartphones. I had some bloating issues, but I do have 73 different smartphones, and I also have quite a few different Windows devices. You can see the majority of my devices still here up on my channel. Yeah, when you guys see my new routine, you're really going to be impressed. Should have a stream of your rig and phone farm. That is every stream. Sigma Chicken, that's what's coming in the future. I actually thought about not even saying anything about this until I did my routine update video. But now you guys have an idea of what to expect. Whenever we go live here on YouTube, I'm going to have my projection system screen right there. It's going to be cool. It really is. 50-inch 4K TVs on either side. I just named the stream Bitcoin. Bitcoin. The tech slugs, man. Just over it. Who cares, man? I get so tired of that freaking elevator music, man. It's like a nightmare. That dude better never try and get in touch with me, man. I swear to God. Bitcoin mining only. Oh, okay. So you're saying you'd like to see a video of just a Bitcoin setup. Like I said, things are they're very close to changing, guys. You just have to wait. Here in a couple of months. Other phrase in the forbidden name, yeah, royalty-free music. Oh man. Visually a person it's better to have things right here in front of a person than to just talk about them. But you guys have seen my projection systems screen in my videos. You know that I do have that projection system and the screen. So you can see one of my 50-inch TVs right here. It's directly in front of me, my other 50-inch TV. I'm also picking up a third 50-inch TV. Yeah, I mine. Big D, I have, if you look in the background here, you can see the boxes for 2 different Titan XPs. So, yes, I mine. I'm not just Mr. Phone Farmer. That's what I've been trying to tell people, man. Man, I'd literally smack the pimples off that kid. Mystery Cash. Watch now, guys. We'll see here in like a month. He'll hop up here on YouTube live, and he'll be like, "Hey guys, this is the Tech Slugs here with the first live stream. A new stream for the Tech Slugs. Da da da. Welcome to the new Tech Slugs live." E stands for everyone. Everyone's Cash Society. That's actually a really good way to look at it. Because eCash Society, whenever I thought about the name for this channel, guys, that's exactly what I was thinking. This should be something for everyone. It is for everyone. Ways to make money like this are for everyone. And a lot of people, they do not have a clue that this is out here. They don't have a clue that they could take 10 phones and come up with household necessities every single month and not have to pay out of pocket for those things every single paycheck and be broke at the end of that paycheck. A lot of people have no idea. Is Bitcoin the only crypto you mine? I don't, well, like I said, I'm with NiceHash, so technically I'm really not mining. I'm only selling my my power. So, as far as mining coins directly, I'm only being paid out in Bitcoin. You could say that. But I've also mined some other cryptocurrencies. So, I was mining Monero directly for a while, and I also was mining Ethereum directly for a while, and also Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. So, but right now I'm still with NiceHash. They owe me money, so I'm not, like, that's the thing. I'm just going to wait around to get my money from NiceHash, and once that's all said and done, I think I will leave NiceHash. Ever since phone farming, I've gained 10 pounds, and my cholesterol's over the moon. What's up, Shybot? Live stream separates you from lazy clickbait. True story. That's half the reason I wanted to do these live streams. I wanted to give my audience an opportunity to ask me questions, at least as far as the things that I know. I wanted my audience to be able to ask a phone farmer exactly how they do this stuff. Oh, you guys just wait until you see my new routine video. It's coming. Smack that pimples out. Anyone else have problems with Electroneum app? I'm mining Zcash, Dash, Litecoin, and Electroneum. Hard for hard 10. It's not bad at all, especially when you're going for that Zcash. I like Zcash. Litecoin's not bad. Dash is okay. What about iCenter? What is iCenter, Big D? Rewardable TV doing good for me now after update. Yeah, Rewardable TV got back on track for me too. NiceHash and Awesome Miner. That is exactly the two that I've used. So, I've heard some really decent things about Claymore and also, well, I'll say this. I checked out Simple Miner for a while. Simple Miner is not bad. But I feel like, you know, there's not much of a difference between profits as far as Simple Miner and also NiceHash. Did you block that Alvarez guy you put in timeout last week? I ended up blocking him. He just said he couldn't stop. And then he hopped onto a different YouTube channel. I feel like I should stay fairly on topic here, guys. Every once in a while I'll do this, though. We will talk about some of the videos that I have planned for my channel. I give you guys, this is one thing most YouTubers do not do. So I try to do things differently than the majority of YouTubers. If you look at my desktop here, you can see some of the videos that I have planned. A couple that I'm looking forward to. I decided maybe to not go ahead and review this application. You guys know about Q. Q is like, nah, I mean, it's not that great of an application. So we're going to start talking about bloated phones here pretty soon. We just did Super Pay Me. That was uploaded today. You guys should check out that video if you haven't. Actually, let's come over here really quick. So, Super Pay Me is done. Automation is done. I do want to do a new tutorial for beginners here. We're going to do a new beginner tutorial. So we're going to get something maybe that's a little more profitable going as far as like a beginner's tutorial, especially. I didn't really cover websites, and you know, most people, they have a laptop or 2 laptops, in some cases 3 different laptops or desktops that they can use. So a beginner tutorial should include, websites that you can use alongside. Not sure if that was a donation or a subscriber. But yeah, I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you very much. Did you block? We saw that. Is Mucash worth it? That's on iPhone. I don't know what happened. Never works for me. I wouldn't even really mess around with Mucash. Sigma Chicken, I did that video on automation. Those are the kinds of applications that I was trying to hint at in my video, the most recent video that I did on how you can automate your phone farm. Those are the kinds of applications that I really feel like a person should consider automating. So if you look at Perk TV Live, there's not much of a reason to automate that application. It's fairly passive. It does crash sometimes, but for the most part, it's pretty passive. UTV and U Rewards are pretty passive applications. You might have to reset it once a day. But then you have applications just like that. Mucash, what's another one? Grab Points. Any of these applications that are just kind of off-the-wall applications, not your main phone farming applications, those are the ones that you want to consider using. Looks like another donation. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Sigma Chicken. Thank you, guys. Those are the ones that you really want to consider automating as far as automation goes. It's simple, guys. You just, like I showed it right there in video, all you do is trace your mouse movements. It records. You have your devices set up on TeamViewer or VNC if you use VNC. And then that's it. It's gonna manage your phone farm right there for you. And the big thing is you're not going to have something installed on your phone. This is the big one, guys. You won't have something installed on your phone that's a red flag to one of these application companies. One of these companies in general, they may detect the applications that are on your phone or check to see if your phone is rooted, and in that case possibly ban you. Well, if you have VNC or TeamViewer set up on that phone, maybe one day they will consider banning people that have a remote desktop scenario on their phones, you know, and that would be kind of bad, but the likeliness of every single company doing that is not likely. Once again, thank you for that donation, though. It goes a lot further than what you would think. I think we had some other messages here. Can anyone tell me a good method for taking my Litecoin out of CoinPot and putting them into Coinbase? Thought I read somewhere that CoinPot don't support Coinbase. There's tons of different wallets that you could choose as far as like, I feel like Free Wallet is an option. There's a website that's called Free Wallet. You might want to consider checking that out, which is a pretty decent website that you can use as a wallet. Appreciate the beginner tutorial, eCash, so I send that to my friends because they want to know I'm bad at explaining. Yeah, we'll get that going, man. That's one of the next videos I have planned out as a new beginner's tutorial. 6 PCs. What's the limit for video playlists on InstaGC? What's your top 3 apps for your phone farm? Top 3 applications would be U Rewards, Perk TV Live, and App Trailers. Can I get past? I guess Cash. It's hard to sit there and say that. I wish you said top 5, because I would say App Trailers, U Rewards, U Lotto, Cash Magnet. Yeah, U Rewards, U Lotto, Cash Magnet, Perk TV Live, and App Trailers. That'd be a top 5 for sure. Been unable to get past level 3 for a long time. The leveling up system with Cash Magnet, once he gets that application fully situated, it's going to be a fantastic app. I'm sure he's had like a flood of people that have rushed over to Cash Magnet. Because if you... Oh man, that's like... Cash Magnet, Oh god. Okay, so... I'm really finding it hard to not get frustrated. I need to get a review up of Cash Magnet. I need to get towards that. After somebody's already done it twice. Okay, back on track. I feel like that's going to get hashed out. All the stuff with this this application, Cash Magnet. And then whenever it transitions into Cash Magnet for 100 different phones, it's just, I mean, it's a great application, guys. It really is. Cash Magnet is awesome. Does anyone know if U Lotto works on iPhone? I'm not using U Lotto on an iPhone, so I would not know. Automate garbage and keep your good apps safe. That's it, John Jara. That is it exactly. Automate the garbage applications. Keep your good applications safe. Don't mess around with them. Take these applications that you're just like, oh, this app sucks anyways. What do you have to lose? Also, just wanted to say, testify that yesterday I did a cash out on eCash Society and I got paid faster than any other site or app on the web. Thank you, eCash. You're very welcome. By God, I'm trying here. I really am. We've had a flood of people that have came over to the website. They see it for what it is. It's a solid website that's simple to use. You can earn, and that's the one thing that we're trying to make like a reality here with this website is whenever you do cash out, I do want to pay people quickly. I don't want a person to have to wait for 24 hours. Now, it may, if you notice on my website, I did put up something that said very specifically that it could take up to 2 weeks for you to receive your payment. And that is only in the case that, guys, if I ran out of money waiting for a payment for this from this company that pays me so I can pay you guys. That would be the only thing that would ever hold up your payment, and you're guaranteed to get your payment. So, unless in some cases you abuse the website, which believe me, I can tell if you're running multiple accounts on the same IP. I know if you have 2 different IPs and you have that same account on 2 different IPs, there's certain things that aren't detectable and there's certain things that are. But the ones that I can, but even solid looking website, swag bucks can suck. Yeah, it's really true. U Rewards has changed things up. Thanks for the support we need to support all fellow farmers. What's good? Cheap gaming headset with a mic. Don't go cheap, Colin Stein. Colin Stein, go for a Razer headset. Go ahead and invest the money. It's worth it. But if you did have to go cheap, I wouldn't even go cheap, man. It's not worth it to go cheap. It goes to Rockstar Drinks in bulk. When I make more money, more phone farming money, I'm definitely donating 100%. If you don't donate, it's totally okay. But I want you guys to make money, man. I know what it's like out there. I really do. I know what it's like out here. But I put it back into everything that I'm doing, so any donations I do get, they go to support this website so you guys can continue to make money. It's gone into merchandise. I'm working on right now having an Amazon merchandise store set up. So we're going to switch over from Bonfire. We're going to step away from Bonfire. Mainly because I don't want to be limited. I don't want to have to sell 5 of something just to get you guys a shirt. I want you to purchase something and then you bought it and then that's it. You know, if one person buys a shirt, they can buy it and they know they're going to get their shirt. You shouldn't have to sell 5 of any item to launch a campaign to get somebody their shirts. So, and also I've got it set up to where we're going to have hoodies. We're going to have a variety of different items. So, I think the Cash Magnet already started with increasing the phone limit you mentioned. I think so too, Pack Dog. Which is why I'm currently looking into picking up more phones. It's another reason I can't just sit here and, like, I have to do things a specific way, guys. I have a deal that I'm working on to pick up like 50 phones, so... Even solid looking websites. Oh, we read that. Yes, I want to know if you lotto credits on iOS too, because they have no balance or no way to know. Said I could test out Ulotto on iOS. I'm honestly surprised that they decided to put Ulotto back in the App Store. It really is surprising. Make it too easy, no need to cheat. I tested out, but I don't want to make another account under same IP. I might get banned. But yeah, Rewards has different interface. I'd be straight up, just as blunt as I possibly can be. You guys remember that I told you about phone farming on 2 different internet connections. I have a sudden urge to eat a Subway sandwich or a Jimmy John's. Me too. Waiting for the awesome eCash app for Android. Is it coming soon? It's going to take some time. An eCash Society application, like we've put thought into this. Like, there's 2 ways that we can go about an eCash Society application. One, we could start an application from ground zero, or we can create an application that just redirects you guys over to our website to be able to earn through Engage Me TV. Honestly, me doing these streams and the fact that I have a website, an earnings website, I think that a lot of you, so many months from now, will look back at the fact that, wait, this guy has a website that is an earnings website, and I can talk directly to this person that understands what a website like this is like. You're going to understand eventually how valuable this actually is. Because it's going to show you how you can avoid certain websites that are not profitable as far as Engage Me TV goes. Like some of these Engage Me TV websites, if you pay very, very close attention, like EarnGG. EarnGG I really liked at the very beginning, but I really don't like it that much anymore. I started to realize that, one, they do not show their payments as far as their point increment of what they are paying people. You can't see it. If you click the videos on Engage Me TV, there's no area that shows how much you're earning. You can't even tell what you're earning, and they've done that for a very specific reason. They've done that so you don't know how much they're actually ripping you off. It's stupid. It's stupid. And then people, they just hop into it. I'm a video gamer. I'm 17 years old. I can get a free video game, and they have no idea that they're helping this company to make so much money and being ripped off in the process. So, at the end of the day, me being here and doing these live streams, guys, it is valuable to you. It is valuable to you. Take advantage of this information. I'm not going to be like I'm like super intelligent and I have every single answer whenever it comes to websites to make money with and phone farming, and I know everything about cryptocurrencies. I'm not going to say that. But I'll tell you, I have a ton of info up here. There's a ton of info up here. I didn't just make it through college and moving on in college. I did not just obtain a degree. I'm not sitting here with all this mining equipment and the massive phone farm that you guys have seen. I didn't just buy $4,500 worth of computer being an idiot. Fact. What kind of phones do you recommend for farming? What phones are you going to buy? Currently, I'm looking into picking up more ZTE Majesty Pros because they have a high version of Android. The thing with those phones is they are not rootable phones, at least to my knowledge. There may be a way to root them. I'm not 100% sure. That's actually something that I'm going to be working on testing here very, very soon to see if I can get the ZTE Majesty Pro rooted. And God willing, if that happens, like, I'll be in a lot better of a place. You're doing great, dude. Never change. Oh, I'm not. I definitely am not. We're going to do whatever we have to make it all the way up to 100,000 subscribers. People just don't get it, man. I feel like a lot of the people that will come over to my videos and possibly dislike, I had a lot of dislikes on that Tech Slugs video that I did. But all I did at the end of the day, guys, on that Tech Slugs video, I told the truth. I told the truth. People do not like the truth. It is annoying to have to click past learn more just to make it into the TechSlugs.com. When you go to the earnings section of the TechSlugs.com, you can't even make it home on that website. Why is there not even a home button? And the only thing that comes to my mind as to why there's not a home button is to keep people locked in the earnings portion of the website so they will continue to earn on that website, which is ultimately, it is an insult to you. It is an insult to you. He is saying, no, you can't go anywhere on my website but where you can make money on this website because it's going to make me money. That's the only thing I can think of. Or it's laziness or it's stupidity. What else could it be? It's either I didn't care enough to put a home button on the earnings section of the website. I did not. I'm trying to keep people there so I make money off of them. Or I'm too stupid to understand how to put a home button on my website. Those are the only things it could be. What else could it be? So when people hear the truth, and you've been a giant fan, I'm such a fan of the Tech Slugs. I'm his admin. He gave me the privilege of being admin on in his Facebook group. I better respect Joe. I better love Joe. But at the end of the day, if the dude is doing some kind of shiesty stuff, how can you respect that? How can you defend that? And if you want to hate me for putting out the truth, you go right on ahead and hate me. But the truth is the truth. And it will remain the truth. And each one of you are currently impacted by the fact that you've heard the truth. You've heard the truth right now. In the stream. And now you know. I'm educating you guys. That's what we're doing. We're educating. Newer phones work better. Older phones are slow. True story. My comment disappeared. I was saying buy an already existing app from Flippa and rework it to accommodate your site. That's actually not a bad idea, Shybot. I know all about Flippa and you know how you can pick up websites and applications on Flippa. If it had the things that I really would want it to have, I would really consider doing something like that. But in a lot of cases, you can pay quite a bit for an application on Flippa. You might pay too much. I also feel like I could probably piece it together myself, and with collaborating with a few other people. And then as a last-ditch effort, I do have a couple of people that I could resort to on Fiverr that I could pay a lot less than what I would possibly pay for that application on Flippa. So it's just, it's really at the end of the day, it's about having the money to invest in what I'm trying to do. But I want to make it an application happen for you guys. I really want to have a passive application. The truth hurts. What I can see is that your info is great and inspiring. Fact, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Yep, the truth always hurts. I can't even access the site because the site is blocked at work, but also yours. Yeah, I want to go to the eCash site. I wonder if that has something to do with the firewall at your website. You might be able to try and go to a proxy. Have you tried Proxy Sigma Chicken to be able to bypass the security of the network at your work and then try and go to the website and use it that way? Try proxy. True, but also may want to try phones that are rootable and are upgradable by custom OTA. ZTE Majesty Pro has Android 7.1.1 operating system. Very nice. Yes. I guess it's the ZTE Majesty that is Android 6 point something. Yeah. So yeah, these guys right here are ZTE Majesty Pros. But Big D, they also have some issues with connectivity and the screen as far as like setting it to where it stays on forever. That is something you cannot do unless you download an application to keep your screen on. So there's a little bit of extra setup with the ZTE Majesty Pro. Phone Farmers Unite, Bitcoiners Unite, eCash Unite. eCash is for everyone that wants to know info on smartphones and computers. Yep. At least the knowledge that I have. It's pretty apparent at this point as far as knowledge and phone farming. That is like the largest portion of my knowledge is phone farming, but also websites, different get paid to websites, and then right after that would be Bitcoin and mining Bitcoin. I could show you guys exactly how to set up a mining rig. It's not like it's rocket science to set up a mining rig. It's really not. So many different cords. Believe me, I'll say this. Some of the dumbest people that I've talked to within my lifetime, and the dumbest, when I say dumbest, the dumbest people in the world that I've talked to within my lifetime. I'm not saying you guys are dumb, just that person in particular that I'm thinking about right now. Some of the dumbest people I have set up mining rigs for themselves. So like your second intro than the first. Yeah, I think the second intro is a lot better. I actually collaborated with a guy on Fiverr. He does voiceover work for he's done voiceover work for major companies like Coca-Cola. Can you make an app like Cash Magnet or App Trailers? They the only good ones. Oh yeah, Rewardable TV. If I did an application, guys, it would be something similar to like Ulotto. Honestly, what I would like to see it do is one, because I wouldn't be like Rewardable TV because I'm not gonna put little pictures, gifs, whatever they're called. I'm not gonna have those flaunted in your face. I would rather have something like my logo, and then whenever an ad will play, an ad will play. You know, if you get some advertisements, and I want that really to be the extent of the application. It'd be something like taps for video, like at the end of the day, it would be called eCash TV. You would play your videos, you would accumulate your points, and that's all you would have to do. That's it. That's all I would want it to do. Nothing more, nothing less, and have a referral system. Because I would want it to be simple for you guys. I would want it to be passive for you guys. And that's it. If I can't do that, then I won't. Basically, if I can't set something like that up, this is just like the most perfect phone farming application. I don't want anything to do with it. Also, the Majesty is $30 at Walmart. Or a Moto 3G for $40. It's too much. Gotta go, man. Take it easy. Take a walk outside where you can. The chapter war is over. Time for the next chapter in the eCash saga. I appreciate that, man. You take it easy, Sigma Chicken. But you're right, it is. It's done. That's done and over with. I don't have to sit there and let myself be belittled just to collaborate with a person. So, that's the fact at the end of the days. Peace out, John Jara. $30 Majesty phone. For that, I can get 3 Alcatel Avion 5.1 Droid. Would I do better with just one Majesty, though? And if so, would it be because of the Android systems? At the end of the day, Shybot, having a newer version of Android is always your best case scenario. It's more likely to run better. It's a multitude of things. If these applications drop support for that version of Android, if they say, okay, here in 5 years, we don't want to support Android 5.1, your Alcatel Avion is useless for that application. Anyways, right now they are. But I can understand, though, if you can get your phones cheap right now and maximize the money that you're making, the goal is to get them cheap. I had older versions of the Avions for years and are my main U Rewards phones. Yeah, the Alcatels are actually pretty decent for U Lotto. They're very decent for rewardable. From my experience. I see your point. Good info. Is there any cash apps that you can run in the background while running other cash apps that I recommend? Okay, so there's a few different applications that you can run in the background. A lot of people are talking a lot about Electroneum. The thing is, there's only so many, and they're not that great. I mean, you could try running MinerGate if you have a multitude of phones, and then run videos at the same time. But you don't want to slow down your phones. The thing is, the Electroneum app you could run, and I mean, you're not going to make a lot unless the price of Electroneum goes up really high. That's been a pretty good stream, guys. It's been a fairly long stream. What are we at right now? Probably right at like an hour. I just took the stream and I was like, Bitcoin. I'll probably edit the name. You know, the big thing here is, man, I find it really funny that a lot of these phone farmers that come to my streams and or any of my videos, and they'll dislike the videos, they probably have used the information. They've probably taken the information here and put it to use. It's crazy, man. That had me mad earlier, though. I think it's about time, though. This is probably where we will close it out. We're going to close it out. Guys, I just sometimes I sit here and I'm just like, I feel like I should be going so much further, so much more quickly. And maybe I'm expecting a lot, and I don't really give myself enough credit here. I mean, where are we at sub-wise? We're sitting at... I feel like I've earned a good 7,000 subscribers. That's where I feel like I should be at right now. I feel like I should be at around like 7,000, 8,000 subscribers. Ultimately, that's how I feel. We're at 3,461. It looks like I maybe lost a few subscribers, and they were probably all Joe's little butt slugs. So, but I'm telling you, I could care less at the end of the day. If you like the Tech Slugs, you go be over at the Tech Slugs. I will ditch every single Tech Slugs fan of the Tech Slugs. If you're a fan of the Tech Slugs and you're watching this stream, unsub. Get away from my channel. I don't want you here. Not the type of person I want over here. If you're a giant fan of the Tech Slugs, unsub. Get out of here. If it took me down to 1 subscriber, I'd start flat out from scratch. Yeah, it's just Jesus Christ, man. Actually, yeah, mining Monero in the background at like 10% CPU. Yep. That's what I was saying. It was an option that you could do. I don't know. I maybe didn't. Maybe I gained some subs. I can't remember. I was like... I know at the end of the day, I'm still gaining subscribers. 3461. I just can't remember if I was at 3455. Yesterday, I was at 3456. So at the end of the day, I've still been gaining subs. I was right at 3456. Imagine that. I just don't like that dude, man. Austin E, I have legitimate reasons. It's not like I'm just picking a grudge match with this person. So a week ago, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I actually talked to Joe for a second. He was talking about possibly doing a stream with me. I just cannot respect a person that blows me off. And they tell me they're going to do something. It's a multitude of reasons, man. We just talked about it. You could go back and look at everything that happened in the stream. There's a lot of stuff that really needed to be said. This guy's got a lot of people fooled, man. Then I'm sick of his cronies, man. That's another thing. I'm sick. I like over in his group. I was in his group and mentioned something about eCash Society, and I was attacked by I had people that defended me. There were quite a few people that defended me, but I was attacked by so many people in that group, and I just feel like the whole just aura and essence that emanates from. It's just it has a bad vibe. The whole thing, the Tech Slugs group, the channel, and all of it. It's just it's too. There's so many different things, man. It's plasticky, just elevator freaking sounding music, and it's hey, check out the Tech Slugs. There's a lot of stuff, man. I mentioned a lot of it earlier in the stream. There's a lot of very salty kind of people that are over in the Tech Slugs group. I get a sub, man, I think it was a sub. I appreciate the subscriber. Thanks for the sub, Selena. 4340. Going to do a tutorial on cashing out the Electroneum. I may not, I'll be honest with you, Shotbot. I may not. There's a reason behind that, because I feel like it's not paying enough. It might be so many months from now and it's actually profitable to mine Electroneum. I might do a video for that, but Austin E, let me go ahead and finish that off though. Austin E., the overall reason is because he told me he was going to do something and he doesn't do it. I don't respect anybody that cannot keep their word. If you can't keep your word, you're not a man. A man is only a man with his word. I hope that sheds some light on it. If you can't keep your word, a man is only a man with his word. I know you guys out there, at least you guys that are not young that are currently in this stream, you understand that a man is only a man if he has his word. So, come on, that's stuff that your dad should be teaching you. Your daddy should have taught you that. Man is only a man with his word. You say you're going to do something, you do it. You do not tell people you're going to do things and then do something completely differently. But, guys, I think that's it. I think that's it. So, send your Electroneum to Cryptopia and trade it for Bitcoin or Litecoin and cash out the US dollars. There you go. Exchange. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened in this stream. I might even take this stream down. I might leave it up. Maybe I want him to see it. You know, it's like, I think a lot of people understand exactly where I'm coming from. Sometimes I just hear things and they just irk me. Or in this case, I read something and it just irked me. I'm just like, guys, do you not get what's happening right now? Don't you get it? Dude gave you 20%. Okay, he gave you 20% on the website. He did that to get more attention to his website. It's not about you. That dude doesn't care about any of you. I'll eat my words. I'll eat my words if that guy starts messaging the people that watch his channel. That's one. Starts giving you guys some of his time. That'll say, hey, I care about my audience. Starts interacting with people more. And yeah, I mean, there's only so much beyond that. Start acting like you care about your audience that took you to 35,000 subscribers. Jesus Christ, if YouTube took me to 35, and I think I will. I think I'll get there. I believe that I will make it to 35,000 and eventually 100,000 subscribers. Guys, have you been watching and listening to my streams? I'm just like, have you heard the things that I say that I'm going to do? Wait till you get to sign. You can all unsubscribe at that point if I don't do what I say I'm going to do. When we make it to 100,000 subscribers and I'm making $1,000 a month off of YouTube, you think I'm not going to have some incentive to sit here and do giveaways galore? I already have a lot of money that I'm making off of my mining setup. I already have a lot of money that I'm making off of my phone farming setup. You think I'm not going to have more incentive to do giveaways? Watch and see. You just watch and see what happens because I care about my audience. Big time. I'll leave it up. But I tell you what, man. I'm being very serious about the things that I'm saying here. If it don't happen, then unsub. Look at that. Look at that. We'll get there, man. Appreciate the subscriber. Very much. Thank you. Yep. Because remember, man is only a man with his word. Corey Franz just subscribed. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's the thing. I want to do these giveaways. I already have it mapped out. You're not going to see this happen from the text logs. He could do it, but then he'd just be doing it because I said it. I want to do a 10 phone startup giveaway. That would be awesome. To see a 10 phone startup for the person that wants to get into phone farming, a person that doesn't have a phone farm. You know, so it kind of be something that's not for people that I've seen frequently in streams, but we're just going to do a 10 phone giveaway, guys. That's what's going to be happening. If I can make it to that point. I think we will, but I also think it's going to take a few years. This is not something that's going to happen. What's up, Josepher? Now I know who you are. Josu. Yeah, a 10 phone setup giveaway would be cool, man. And it would be something that, honestly, if I could get 10 phones at $10 a piece, that's $100. If I make it to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to make $1,000 a month easily. Easily. Very easily in ad revenue. Donations with the fact that I do these streams. You think I'm not going to do 10 phone giveaways? Really? I'll be doing the 10 phone giveaways. You can believe that. You could hop into the stream now and we could keep it going. I've got free time right now. We could do it now, man. So Josepher here has got one of the largest phone farms in the United States. Very, very literally, he has one of the largest phone farms in the United States. Fact. Are you sure about Cash Magnet starting May is on unlimited phones? Jim Store, if you looked at the comment that I had very specifically, I showcased right there in that video. It was a Facebook comment where he had mentioned that yes, but also he said it's something he's trying to do. I'm down for 10 phone giveaway, sir. You have to mow the lawn and go to a new job. That's all right, man. I do know this much. When you're ready, I am, Josepher. I'd love to get you into a stream, man. I also have another video submission that I've got to get up here on the channel. Yep. Yeah, the biggest phone farm yet. That's Josepher here, so. Did you do? Yeah, I did do a video on his farm. So I have more money to buy more phones. Yeah, that 10 phone giveaway, man, it's going to be cool. These are the things that we're working towards. I mean, guys, at the end of the day, I will have revenue coming in from YouTube. I am going to have revenue that's coming in. Currently, I have revenue that's coming in from my website. I'm making money off of my website. I've got money that I'm making phone farming. I've got money that I'm making mining Bitcoin. These kinds of giveaways, we're kind of in a slump with Bitcoin. It's kind of made things really tight for me. And then also investing into this mining equipment has made things a little bit tight for me. But we're headed in the direction of doing more giveaways here very, very soon in the future. So, with or without me being at 100,000 subscribers. So, are you also looking for partners for your business? As far as partners, Jim Store, my website, I'm actually considering allowing somebody to, having somebody hop in and do a 50-50 partnership here. As far as, you know, that's the thing. It would be your investment, though, because I want to add additional offer walls to my website. But the thing is, I will have to hire a programmer to get these additional offer walls set up on the website. So, yeah, I am. I'm looking for investors. I'm branching out every single possible way that I can with eCash Society. So I do have plans to eventually take this a lot further. If you look at the name eCash Society, and whenever you think about Bitcoin, the next thing that, I mean, it makes sense. It ties in with Bitcoin so much. The term eCash Society is actually an economical term. So that's what's happening right now. Everything is turning into an eCash society. So the name that I've picked here for my brand is, you know, it's a good thing that I snatched this up. It's a good thing that I snatched up the website eCashSociety.com. Sometimes your name, in a lot of cases, is going to take you a million times further. Now, whenever you think about a website called the Tech Slugs, does that sound like a multi-million-dollar name? That sounds like your uncle's tech shop. Or some hole-in-the-wall tech store. When you think about eCash Society, it has a ring to it. Can you please make a video on mining Bitcoin? Jim Store, what would you like to see as far as mining Bitcoin? That's kind of like a vague question. As far as mining Bitcoin, are you looking for a one-click miner? Are you looking to mine coins directly? Are you looking for ASIC mining? Are you looking for GPU mining? You know, it's a... My setup for mining Bitcoin is 2 Titan XPs, a GTX 1080 Ti, and 2 GTX 1060s. Desktop number 1 was built by hand myself, and desktop number 2 I picked up, which is the iBuyPower Snowblind, and I added in an additional Titan XP. It came with the GTX 1080 Ti. Now, as far as custom-built mining rigs, building a custom-built mining rig is easy as pie. It's as easy as pie to set up a mining rig. A lot of people think it's complicated, but the most complicated that you will, I'll say this, the most complicated thing that you will have to understand is possibly how to work with the risers. I can't think of anything else, or to set up your peripherals onto the motherboard. Tongue-tied today. Some teens in their mom's basement trolling the newbies. How much phones do you own, and how much average costs they are? We just covered that in the stream, BitTruth. You hopped in and out of the stream, but it was in the stream. It's a lot to explain. But that was fully covered in the stream. I would encourage you to take a second look. Jim Store, I would encourage you to check out the channel that's called Bits Be Trippin'. That guy, like the majority of his content centers around how you do just that. You set up a mining rig, how much it's going to cost you to get started right now. Honestly, you're almost better off taking all of the money because, Jim Store, think about it like this. This is the best advice you're probably going to get on YouTube. If Bitcoin is about to go up, right? I'm sure you've at least heard that. The Bitcoin is about to go up within the next right at a year, within 12 months. Think about it like this. If you invested $3,000 to $4,000 into a mining setup, his channel name is called Bits Be Trippin'. Very, very solid information over there. By the time I got a video up for you, the price of Bitcoin would be at X amount of thousands of dollars, and you'd be mining at you would miss out on some money is what I'm trying to say. But I will tell you this, the better information and really the better route that you could possibly take right now is to toss some money into Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is going to be going up high within this next year. As far as the news will tell you, it's going up very, very high within this next year. Come this time next year, it should be sitting at $25,000. So imagine if you were, look at it like this. If you were to put your money in right now into Bitcoin, and I'm not a financial advisor here, but if it does go up, imagine the percentage you would have if you had 20% of a Bitcoin, and then if it went up to $25,000, and if you bought right now at $8,000 for Bitcoin, like I'll tell you right now, let's do 20%. Say you tossed in, let's do some math here. Not very great at these percentages. That's for these day traders are phenomenal at this stuff. But I do understand it for the most part. 20% of 25,000 $6,250. So if you just bought 25% of a Bitcoin right now, and it goes up to $25,000, and 25% of 8,000 right now, so $6,250 if you bought it and it went up to $2,000 or $25,000, and then you have Bitcoin. You guys get what I'm getting at. I don't really need to do this, do I? Think about it like that. It's called Bits Be Trippin'. But he has a phenomenal channel whenever it comes to setting up hardware for mining. He has a really good channel. $20% of your $8,000 price of a coin right now, you make so many thousands of dollars if you just invested. But if you just have to step into mining, if you got to get your start in mining, what are your views on remote phone farming setups? I have a couple of different videos to talk about how you can remote access your phones, and also how you can automate your phone farms using a couple of different methods. Wish I was mining back when Bitcoin was at $10. Oh God, life would be so great, wouldn't it? John is cool. 007 Gaming. Life would be amazing. It is the big if. Yeah, the big if, Chia Lin Lin. Who knows? Who really knows? It may not go up. Maybe it'll crash. It'll just destroy itself and Bitcoin will implode. I doubt it though. Wonder if Cash Magnet payout will get worse for non-rooted phones when he brings out the 100 limit. I don't know. I don't think so. He may have to consider moving over to a, if he doesn't have a dedicated server. So you have to have hosting for your website. If he doesn't have a dedicated server, he might have too much that's going on. I don't think so, though. If you can set up an application like that, then by God, you can get it right eventually. Also, can a hotspot be used at home as well as the internet connection like you described earlier? You can use a hotspot, but you're going to be capped. Like only so many phones are going to work on that hotspot. But in a lot of cases, you can have two different internet connections in your home. 5 years from now, we are going to be saying, wish I mined more Bitcoin when it was at 8,000. Yes, it's very, very possible. It could go up to that, maybe not $1 million, but who knows, though? I don't think so, though. I think 100,000 is a reality. In the very least, 60,000, 70,000 is a reality. How could it not? I can't see how it couldn't. But we don't really know. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are my go-to currencies. For me, it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. I do like some Monero. Litecoin is okay. Litecoin is probably the least of the ones that I would choose. Too much support to even think Bitcoin would crash. It's going to be all good. Plus, aren't the number of coins you can mine getting smaller and smaller, eventually raising the cost? True story. 50K is possible. I can believe 50K. $1 million, though, I don't know. McAfee's in trouble. He's about to be chomping down, man. He's going to chomp down. Is that 2 pieces for 10,000 Bitcoin story true? I have not seen that. John is cool. I need to take a look at that. Here's my prediction. Bitcoin will drop to 3K, then shoot up and hover around 10K. I don't even want to hear that anymore. No offense. Shabbat. 3K isn't going to happen. 5.5 is the lowest it will go. Maybe 5.3. Period. It will never see that time period again. It will never see below. I don't think it will ever see, and it sure will never go below 4,000. If it does, then I might make a John McAfee statement right now. Is it McAfee? How do you say his name? Hard for hard, I'm currently mining Litecoin. What about using something like IPVanish to change the IP address on a second router plugged into the main router? That's an option. I have not, Kevin Richter, I've not done that. So if you were to test that out, that's something to really think about. Versus having to set up that second internet connection and to self and pay for it. So like said, guys, I'll be quick to say if I know some information. There's things I don't know. There's things I haven't tested. I'm not going to be like I'm the King Kong Ding Dong of phone farming. But good God, I have some good information. Just a prediction. I feel like Perk Word Search is so underrated. I think so too. Perk Word Search is a good application, man. It is underrated. It's one that I've kept in my routine because it pays well. A little slow sometimes, but it pays. $10K might be, depends on the reaction for next financial crisis. Does using my phone's hotspot change on the phone farms? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Would a VPN work on money phones to make more accounts? I think most terms of service say no VPNs. I've heard that VPNs are a quick way to get banned. This is why having that second internet connection, if you have two different internet connections, I'm just saying, who's to say who's who? Who's what, who, and who is who, especially if you didn't get that internet connection in your name. But let's say it was your girlfriend's internet connection, or your aunt's, or your mom's. Who's to say that who is who, and who did what? Had to come back, addicted to eCash streams. Welcome back. That's like I almost ended the stream and then I kept it going. I think this is it, though, guys. I feel bad because you came back just for me to shut down the stream, but I think I'm done. We've gone for a while here. We had some good topics. We had some good times and some bad times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And now I'm closing out my stream. Guys, look forward to me having my new routine in my upcoming videos. It may take a little bit of time. Welcome to the stream, DM. I'm sorry, but we're just now closing out the stream. Anyone that's just now watching my channel for the first time, I talk about ways to make money with smartphones and computers. We talk about ways to make money with cryptocurrencies. We cover mining Bitcoin off of my massive epic Titan XPs, though I do wish I had the Titan V. Yeah, it's all right. We're going to have a lot more streams here on the channel. Guys, look forward to my new my new phone farming setup that's going to be in my future videos here, where we have two different 50-inch flat screens on the either side of my massive electronic projection system screen. And whenever the projection system screen goes up, the phones will be right there in front of you guys to check out my routine. We're going to go over every single application that I'm using. It is going to be one of the most amazing things that you will probably see on YouTube, next to Barnacules Nerdgasm's 350-inch flat screens, 4K flat screens that he has set up on his channel to sit there and play video games on. That's where I got the inspiration for me having the projection system that I'm going to have with all of my phones behind that, and then those 50-inch flat screens. It's going to be awesome. I enjoyed this stream quite a bit. I love putting out the truth whenever it comes to making money with applications. and websites. And guys, I think that's really it though. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you definitely want to subscribe to my channel for some interesting stuff that's along the ways. And I'm going to be coming back with you guys for a giveaway here pretty soon in an upcoming video.